am I? Most of you probably don't know. Probably didn't even notice me in the crowd. If I were to tell you that you were sitting directly by a victim of sex trafficking, what would you say? You probably wouldn't believe me. You may not realize it, but it's all around you. You just have to open your eyes and see it.
In school, they fail to warn us of the dangers of sex trafficking. Many people are oblivious to the fact that it's everywhere. Girls and boys are trafficked every day, sometimes for sex. I'm sure most kids think, oh, it'll never happen to me. I thought that way too. I figured I was immune to every bad thing that was around me, and no one and nothing could ever hurt me. I thought that way until it happened to someone I knew and cared about. I thought that way till it happened to my best friend. She was taken.
When I was taken, it was just an average day. I went to school, did my work, laughed like every other girl. I had no warning, no one to tell me what was in store for me. It just happened. I went biking home from school with my best friend Emily like every other day. Except today, I didn't make it home.
We lived in the same neighborhood, so we always biked home together. We decided to stop at the corner store to get a bite to eat before heading home. We parked our bikes outside the store and went in, but when we came back out, only Emily's bike was there. And mine, nowhere to be seen. We spotted it next to some parked van in the parking lot, and I went over to get it. I left Emily outside the store. I grabbed my bike, but when I kicked the kickstand up, when I turned around, Tabitha was gone. I searched everywhere. Finally, I came across her bike laying abandoned in the road. I found her backpack, but I didn't find her. The white van that was parked there was gone. I knew she wouldn't just leave me there, so I had to face the fact. Tabitha was gone, taken, and there was
There wasn't anything I could do about it. The men in the van were cold, and it was dark. The men were strong, and I was weak. Couldn't see anything because they put a bag over my head and tied me up with some kind of rope. I knew
Tabitha wasn't coming home anytime soon. Cops were swarming our streets day in and day out, and still nothing. I wanted to do something to help her, but I felt so small compared to what had my best friend locked away. I knew she must be suffering. She needed me. She needed me, and I couldn't be there for her. And that killed me.
It's been days now that I've been away from my family and my friends. Days and days of torture, humiliation, years of loneliness and pain. The boss, I think he's the boss, has me cased inside a little closet. Takes me out only to show me to old disgusting men who want to rape me and take my pride. I haven't felt much of it because I think my soul's left me. I think it's somewhere back with my family. Because this girl I am right now is not the girl I was when I was biking home with Emily. This girl is not me. Hopefully, one day that girl will come back. Until then, I just have to wait.
My best friend. The girl I could tell everything to. The one girl I trusted with everything. She's gone. How could they take her from me? They're not just hurting her, but they're hurting everybody who cares about her and wants her home safely. These men who take girls, they're selfish and need to be locked away forever. No girl deserves to go through whatever she's going through. No girl deserves to die that way. Tabitha and every other girl who's victim of sex trafficking must be heard. People must be more aware that maybe another little girl's best friend won't be taken from her. It's up to everyone to make a difference. Find a way to set her free and bring her back home.
Emily, I'll always be here for you. You just have to open your eyes and see me.
A study's been done by the U.S. Department of State found that
trafficking each year. 80% are women and young girls. The U.S. Department of Justice states that half of the victims are children. 70% of female victims are trafficked into commercial sex industries and 30% into forced labor. The U.S. Department of Justice estimates that 1.6 million runaway, thrown-away youths are at risk since 1999.
Human trafficking isn't just something that happens in third world countries. It happens everywhere. People believe that they shouldn't worry about it because it can't happen to them, but this is a real problem.
27 million innocent people have been forced into human trafficking in 2007 alone. Since then, the numbers have skyrocketed.
Every day, more and more people are being trafficked. All their innocent lives stolen. Someone has to speak for them.
I was found after 3 years and used my story to educate others.
Human trafficking is a real thing.
It happens to real people. Real, unexpected people are forced into human trafficking every single day.
We need to become united to fight this. As a nation, we need to promote awareness of human trafficking.
What if it was our son or daughter being stolen and forced to do unspeakable things? It has hurt us. It has made us stronger inside. We need to catch the men and women who steal children from their families and make them do unspeakable things. If you know or suspect any form of human trafficking, please contact your local authorities. Do this for the families of victims of human trafficking, all those people who lost their lives.
Those were our stories, to help spread the word. We're all united. We need to help those in trouble. Now, go help people with real problems and real stories. We can put a glimmer of hope in the victim's eyes. We can show them there is a chance to be saved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite you to stay for a short question and answer session with the cast. And